Hey everyone, it's Jen. Today I want to show you a little bit about the new app, IM Plus. It's right there. IM Plus allows us to man chat reference directly from iPad. As long as your status is set to online, it doesn't matter if your app is active or not. If a chat comes through, a notification pops up on your screen along with a sound to let you know it's there. IM Plus gives you tons of functionality. It allows you to browse the web right inside the app. It lets you send photos and voice notes to the person you're chatting with. It allows you to save chat transcripts or email it to the student. It lets you do group chats and toggle between multiple chats at the same time and so much more. I still don't know all the secrets of IM Plus, and I hope as you all explore and learn, you'll share what you're learning with us in the Evernote notebook. But for now, I just want to get you started and show you the basic features. When you first open IM Plus, you're presented with a blank shell and you need to load your accounts. First, I'll show you how to load the Library Help account. Tap the icon of the person in the upper right. That is right here. And then tap Add New Account. Here you're given a selection of the most common chat clients, so you want to tap More Services. And once you do that, you have to scroll down a little bit to get to the Jabber client. Tap the Jabber client. So once here, you're going to pop in your login and your password for Library Help. And then to add Library Help as a host, you're going to tap Advanced. Where it says host, you're going to type libraryhelp.com. Don't forget to add a 3 where the E should be. And then you're going to tap Add an Account. That's going to take you to this screen, and then you're just going to tap Done. And then you're going to come to this screen, and it takes just a moment, but you know you were successful if you see the Library Help System message that includes the message Don't Delete Me underneath. You are now connected to Library Help, and you can accept chats from Ask a Librarian. Now I'll show you how to go in and add your Yahoo account. It works pretty much the same way. You're going to tap the little person icon and then tap Add New Account. Once you're here, you're going to tap Yahoo or whichever chat client you typically use. And then you sign in here with your Yahoo credentials. When you're finished, you're going to tap Done. And I'm all set. I can now see all of my Yahoo contacts over here. And note that you can hide your offline buddies by tapping the downward facing arrow where it says Offline. Tap the gear icon to configure some of your settings in IM Plus. Note that you can set your push settings here as well as sound and whether or not you want to save your chat history. Tap Push Settings and I'll show you some of its features. Here you can set up how you want IM Plus to work for you. I left most of the default settings alone because I haven't worked with it enough to know if they need changed. However, I did change my sound alert settings down here. Play around with these to see what you like best and share with the group if you make any cool discoveries. Now I'll show you how to set your status. Tap the chat bubble in the upper right next to the person icon, and a status bar will pop up. I think it's good practice that if you are on, you let us know that you're on with IM Plus so that we can harass you and ask you how it's working. Otherwise, you pretty much have the same settings as you do with the web version. Remember that if you leave yourself as available, even when your app is closed, you may still appear to be online so long as your iPad is on. So make sure you set yourself to offline when you're done chatting with IM Plus. Here I've set myself a test chat just to show you what it looks like to be chatting with someone. Note that the keyboard icon pops up so that you can respond to the chatter. If you're chatting with someone and another chat pops up, It looks something like this. So you can see the chat has popped up as I'm chatting with somebody else. And also notice at the bottom a couple of dots show up, and that tells me that I can toggle back and forth between the two chats if I want to. So I'm going to engage with Janine here by tapping this little chat bubble. Once I tap on the chat bubble, the screen opens up and I'm chatting with Janine now as the primary chat. So I've popped up my keyboard here and I'm going to respond to her. So Janine would like to know what the link is to the Harrison College LRC. So I need to go to the web browser. So what I'm going to do is tap this little circle icon with the grid on it, and it's going to open up a web browser. And I'm going to type in whatever web address I want, and I've popped in the Harrison College LRC. I can see that Janine has responded with a chat because I see that I have a little unread message up here. If I tap on it, I can see what she's written, and it appears that she is delighted that I'm making a video about IM Plus because she enjoys videos. She says they're helpful. There are a couple of other cool features here within the web browser, and one of them is that you can add a bookmark, which might be useful for frequently visited links during chat reference, so that's something that we can explore as well. So I want to send this link to Janine. So what I can do is if I tap the link and hold, I'll get the option to cut or copy, and then I can copy this link. And then I can swipe left to return to my chat where I can paste the link in so that she receives it. And here you can see that she has received my link. Although IM Plus has some really great emoticon options that I'm always tempted to use, these don't translate into the web interface that students see, so it's best to not use them. When we're chatting with each other, though, we are free to use them as often as we wish. Now for some really great features. If you tap the little box with the arrow jumping out of, note that you can send a voice message or a photo to students. You can also send the student a transcript, so I'm going to try some of these out on Janine. What I've done is selected to send her a voice message, but first I must accept these terms, so I'm going to tap I agree. And then a screen pops up where a little timer starts ticking, and so I start to speak to Janine, and when I'm done, I tap send. Here I'm getting a message that my voice message is sending, and it takes just a moment. And it appears that Janine heard my voice. So she received the voice message, and she is operating on the web version side. So this is the experience that a student would have. Next, I tried sending Janine a photo, which showed up right here. And by this point, Janine is starting to think that IM Plus looks pretty nifty. So what I'm going to do next is try and send Janine a copy of our transcript. So I'm going to open up the little box again and tap Send History to Email. Once again, I'm prompted with a message like this one, and so I'm just going to tap OK. And then this box pops up, and I can pop in Janine's email address right up here. And I'm also going to CC myself too, just so I get a copy, and Janine is going to receive this exact message. So I've wrapped up my chat with Janine, and I'm ready to close this. So what I'm going to do is click the little X here in the upper right, and I'm prompted with this box, and I'm going to tap Close. So there you have it, a very quick demo of this very handy app. Again, as we learn more about this, we definitely want to share with each other as it could really change the way we handle chat reference in the future. So I'm really hoping to hear from all of you guys and learn about how you're liking IM Plus. So happy chatting, and let me know if you have any questions.